Yeah, we're not in the club, but we're right next to it. Me and my crew, we are country club adjacent. Country club adjacent. Country club adjacent, baby. Country club adjacent. Country club adjacent, baby.
Are you wearing those shoes to golf opposed to out?
I wear them way too much off the golf course.
Have they just transitioned to full-time off golf course, or do you
Not-
still wear those?
I wear them on the golf course a lot.
It's kind of weird though that because you're fucking them up.
I know.
And that can't be good for the slip factor.
And low key, no, I don't want to. No, I'm never mind. I'm not gonna.
What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
He was going to start the podcast by making fun of Griff's shoes, I
Yep.
believe.
Yep.
And I think he chose that we want to be in like a better place. for this
Yes.
episode.
Yes.
Go.
That's exactly what I want
But
to do.
Wow.
that's even worse than actually just not saying it.
It
Kind of
kind of
worse, yeah,
is.
kind of
Because you
worse.
got
It is kind of worse.
made
And
it
you
worse.
get Griff to
Kinda is
decide
worse.
after you say it how he feels about it.
Yeah. That is.
Uh-oh.
Wow. That is.
So should you just say it?
Yeah.
Say it.
All right, cool, bro.
No,
They friends.
twice as bad.
Oh,
They're
dude,
friends.
now you're really
Now it's
hurting
way-
her
Man,
feelings.
fucking wearing fucking bro, like
Just let it out a little bit.
I just like I get if you wanted to wear like some dad FootJoys off the golf course because like they don't really make that shoe
Right.
in a non-golf form. But like you're wearing a fucking Samba that's a little uglier than a regular Samba
It's true.
and and fucking up your golfing portion of the shoe.
It's just laziness.
You're lazy, like you didn't.
I got lazy today.
Like you got lazy, as in you didn't have another pair of shoes near those that you could have put on, or
I just
that.
there's just no pair of shoes that match these weird colors I'm wearing.
Well,
I gotta buy more shoes. That's the solution.
that's the solution.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more color. I gotta get a better color palette on the shoes.
No, I would say if you were going for color palette,
There it is.
Oh,
Color parrot.
no.
Color parrot.
Color parrot.
Okay, so if I'm going for color parrot,
Yeah, no, I don't buy the whole
I think
color
it's-
palette.
Color
I
palette.
don't buy the color palette play because like it's brown and you only have green and brown things.
but the white though, the white throws it all off.
The white matches everything.
That's why I always try to wear black and white and gray because those things always match.
yeah.
This does not go with. I mean, this looks just bad.
But
No, that looks good. But then the teal with the like green.
Teal,
Yeah, your sweatshirt is just not.
navy blue.
But the graphic is very pink and colorful.
Yeah, there's a lot of colors.
Yeah.
This is a fail. I mean, this is a fail.
It's a
Don't get me
fail.
wrong.
Yeah.
This
is
a
that black?
fail.
Is that black?
And I'll
socks?
tell you what, guys, you know what's a win? Is the fucking thing that I got on.
Oh,
what a perfect segue into just W culture right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Just brand new merch dropping soon,
Let me
guys.
feel.
Good quality. And let me tell you the great thing about this is it's black. So base matches with everything, right? And the letters are different colors. So no matter what, your shoes are gonna match, whether you have like a Griff pair of brown Sambas.
Well, those actually won't match. Those are the only
wouldn't
shoes
work.
that won't match.
Funny enough, those
It
actually
would work.
won't match.
So,
But other than that, like you pretty much match.
Yeah.
And the sweatpants are reversible, so you can wear the adjacent on the front or in your butt if you're into that.
Where would you wear them, Jake? Would you wear them on your butthole or on your back?
I mean, it depends how you wake up one day.
So it depends on your mood.
Dude,
What
we
minute
got
of the day would you wear them?
welcome back everybody to Country Club Adjacent. I'm your host, Mark the Dartsman Smallsman. I got Aristotle Blake Weberson next to me.
Yep.
Griffson Jordson with his legal team, Father Poppy Trey. Sitting next to me is fucking the highest I've ever seen Jake.
oh my God.
Dude, I let Jake hit this Puffco proxy that Stotts bullied me into buying. And I
Is that a
told
promo code as well?
We need
Stop's got a
to
promo code for
figure out a Puffco.
we need
deal.
to figure out a weed, bro. Like
We have a weed.
No, we don't. Stott's guy just spent another $100 on weed yesterday.
Oh my God.
We don't have a fucking weed, bro.
Well,
I mean,
we're
shout
back
out
to
Wink
that.
for the THC cans here. I mean,
I'm
like,
steady
Oh,
sipping
that's
on
a tall
weed.
boy.
Yeah.
don't really mess with anything else on the golf course. But as
No.
far as flour,
Yeah.
I don't even think they have. Maybe they do have flour, but
I really don't know.
yeah.
But I know that we're
Or cocaine. If Wink makes coke,
Remember how Coke was originally made?
how?
Cocaine?
Yeah, so this is how they used to make cocaine. was-
how.
Coca-Cola.
they used
put
Coca- they
Dude,
used
those were the
Coca-Cola in it.
golden
Wait,
days,
wait,
dude.
you
Wasn't
know
it the other way around?
I gotta
No.
tell. Yeah.
Nope.
Let me-
They made cocaine from Coca-Cola.
Wait.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think Coca-Cola's grown in the ground.
Yeah, I know. Probably not.
wait,
It was almost like I was trying to do a joke.
But if you ordered
were you?
Coca-Cola in the early 1900s, I
It
think
had
came with
cocaine in it.
in it.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's fucking
Wait.
epic.
Dude, you know what I just found out about my dad this weekend?
oh, yeah.
Oh.
What?
My fucking dad used to make and do crack. Yes, dude.
You used to
Yes.
sell it?
So
No.
first question.
You know what's so funny? Have I met your dad yet?
No, but he met
Could
Griff
have.
and Jake.
Can you tell now that you know?
Do you feel like that
Yes.
explains anything in your life?
Okay.
No,
Two things.
maybe.
Two things. How did this conversation come about, and how do you feel about your dad now?
Oh my God. Okay, so it was
Where the fuck did that
I
just
know.
slip in after
Dude,
35 years?
It was so we were talking about because Cindy and I had gone to Beyond Wonderland and I had done ketamine and I was just talking about ketamine and my dad was talking about how in the 80s he used to do a bunch of cocaine and then he started talking. He's like, yeah, and sometimes we would take the cocaine and you know we'd mix it with the baking powder.
Oh
And-
my
and then-
fucking
wait,
God.
Listen. He's like, and then we put the alcohol in there, and then you put it in a boiling water, and you distill it, and it comes out, and there's like, it leaves like a little rock. And I was like, the whole time I was like, this sounds like you're making crack. I'm pretty sure he's making crack. He's like, yeah, and he's like, and you get like a little like a little pipe, and then you smoke it. I was like, Dad, you just described smoking crack.
Oh
What
my
the fuck?
God.
He's like, yeah, but it wasn't like crack yet. It was just called freebasing. And I was like, it's fucking crack.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I used to make the best stuff though. And I was like, what the fuck?
Your dad was a crack.
Did he deal it too?
No,
You'd
no.
say Dad was not a
he
crack dealer.
He was like one of those finance bros in the '80s that used to, you know,
Everybody-
Wolf of Wall Street
Yeah,
type
Wall
fella.
Street was doing crack.
Everybody, my dad, same thing. I found out he was an ex-cokehead.
Yeah.
Because finance guy in the 80s.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Everybody did coke
Yeah.
back then.
No,
Wolf of Wall Street
but-
was very accurate.
But it was just. it was
I'm going to
just
ask
so-
my dad if he ever smoked crack. Should I
You
call my
should
pops?
ask him.
Should I
Ask
call
him,
my
dude.
pops?
I
Call him, get
feel
him on the
like
pod.
now that I found this out about my dad, the crackhead, I feel like everyone's dad, like especially early '80s before the crack epidemic hit the streets. I feel like a lot of people that did cocaine probably smoked crack and didn't realize they were smoking crack.
yeah.
Like, I was blown away. Ask him if he freebased, because that's what my dad kept saying. He's like, it wasn't
I'm
crack,
pretty
it was
sure-
it was freebasing.
I'm pretty sure he freebased.
That's how Richard Pryor lit himself
Yeah.
on fire.
Hello.
Hello, this is Mark.
Hello, Mark.
Is this Mark?
Is this Mark Smalls? Or
Yes,
is
this is.
Mark?
This is your son. Pops, you're on the podcast right now. You got like a quick minute to chat and answer a question.
Okay.
So Stotts was over at his pop's house this weekend.
My dad was over at my house, actually.
Okay, didn't need that, but and they were talking about he was doing like ketamine in Vegas, and then his dad mentioned to him that back in the day he used to do a bunch of cocaine. And then he goes, yeah. And then what we used to do sometimes was we used to get the baking soda and then we would cook it out. And then it would leave like a little rock. And then you would put that in a little pipe with a little Brillo pad. And then you would smoke that rock. And Stotts goes, so you would do crack. And he goes, well, we called it freebasing that then. And so I was like, well, my pops did some cocaine back in the day. I wonder if he smoked crack back in the day. Did you smoke crack back in the day?
No, I was never a crack whore.
Damn, shots fired at Scott's
Did he
dad.
freebase?
Did you freebase?
Never did that either.
Or did you have friends in the finance? Because my dad, he was a financial guy. Was there freebasing going around in your circles?
Well, you know, it wasn't unusual to go into a bathroom stall and do a line there. But no, I never smoked it
Okay.
for whatever reason. I didn't need to.
Okay. Fair enough.
I never smoked crack. I never shot up.
All right. Well, damn. I was hoping my dad was an ex-crackhead
Yeah,
too.
dude. You know,
Should we
What?
all call our dads and figure out if they've done crack?
Jake's dad's definitely done
natural to hold-
crack.
See, Jake, it's natural to hold the phone like this, even though we're supposed to be doing this.
Oh, is
Dude,
I holding the wrong?
What did we talk about harboring this episode?
All right, Pops.
Thank you so much.
dude. Happy retirement. Pops is retiring soon.
Yeah.
I don't think Mark's doing it
Maybe-
well. You
maybe-
gotta hold the phone right here.
Maybe he could try crack later on in life.
Yeah. No. I'm not. Pops has got a pacemaker.
Oh, okay.
His crack days are over.
I'm not sure that would go real well with my pacemaker.
All right, yeah, don't do it then. Don't.
And let that be a lesson to you.
Yeah, no, that's why we.
Keep doing drugs, and you're gonna end up with a pacemaker.
Yeah, we stay away from it.
Thanks, Pops. Love you, dude. I'll talk to you soon.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, okay, fascinating.
Well, so we can conclude your dad was a crack whore.
Apparently, dude, Jesus, I couldn't believe it, dude. I couldn't. I was laughing so hard,
That's
and
so
he was
funny.
and he was laughing because you.
Because like you just never realize it till like 35 years later.
Yeah.
You're like, holy shit, I was doing
I
crack
was
too.
doing crack.
Dude, you guys have such a more casual relationship with your dad than I do. I can't
Yeah.
speak on Griff, but like, I don't think I could just call him and ask if he's done crack before.
Well,
Just try it, dude.
Yeah,
you
just
could.
try
You
it.
could do it.
you just ask.
You just do it,
Just go do crack with your dad.
or do that.
That will help your relationship.
It is funny because like he has asked me over the last like few years, not like couple years, but like I remember years ago, he's like, "Oh, I'm going on an old man ski trip. Can you get me some cocaine?" And I almost did, and I was like, "Dude, I'm not getting my dad cocaine." And if I did, I would have killed him immediately because like his arteries have been 90% blocked for like 6 years.
Yeah, you would. That would have been so awful. Like
I would have
your
just
dad
killed my dad.
dies of an overdose because you hooked him up with cocaine that he wanted for a bro trip in
Yeah.
his 60s.
Yeah.
How old
yeah.
is your dad?
Yeah, he's 70 now.
70.
What
Yeah.
was blocking? Was it like diet or what was it?
It was cock. It was
all
a
cock
cock
in his
blockage.
veins.
It was just my dad's super gay,
Yeah.
and so there was just penises blocking his arteries.
Solidifying.
Yeah, it was just like yeah.
But Stassi, that video of your dad dancing in the 360
Oh,
cam,
yeah.
so funny.
It's top tier.
Yeah.
My dad's so funny and cool. So it was just
he
like
did crack.
I think so. It might have changed his DNA.
Clearly a fun guy.
But it was just like such a hilarious conversation because I feel like that's not something that comes up often, you know? Like you never, like no one's dad comes out and like talks about doing crack back in the day. So that was a special moment.
Was Cindy there too?
Yes.
Oh my
And it was
god.
so funny because Cindy and I were having
Was
the same
Cindy just
thoughts.
going like this? Like, oh yeah, I'm sure.
We were
yeah.
both like, that sounds that's
And she was just being like, oh yeah.
that's fun.
Were you just hanging out in the green room and he'd had a couple drinks?
No,
It was like, whoa.
this was the first night he got there. We just got home, or no, it was after the club, after I DJ'd, and we were back home and we were just chatting about it. Because none of us drank, so we were all like sober and we were just having a conversation, and it just
There
came
it
up.
is.
So funny.
Boom.
Yeah. So shout out to my dad for doing crack before it was cool, dude. That's pretty tight.
So funny.
He's like a crack hipster. Like, nah, dude, I was doing it way before it was cool.
Yeah, he's like, I'm pretty sure I invented it. I'm like, where the fuck did you get the recipe from? He's like, oh yeah, I guess I didn't. I was like, you did not invent crack, you fucking clout chasing asshole.
That's every white dad. Though.
Yeah.
Every white
Yeah.
dad invented crack for
Yeah.
sure. You know?
Yes.
Like my dad invented the speedball.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm sure he
Dude,
did.
that's how I know your dad's chicken wing shop is just so fire.
Yes.
That he just used to make crack instead.
What
Dude,
if he's
always been a
what if he's
chef.
Low-key sprinkling crack in there now, and customers are coming back like crazy.
I mean, let's just put it this way, man. Whatever you got to do to get customers in this economy, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of inflation, whatever it takes, you know, you got to get that edge. And so if that's what you're doing, good on you. And shout out to all the customers of the Detroit Wing Company. And where does he live? Grand Rapids, Michigan. Unbelievable.
So, Mark, you designed these sweatpants as to be reversible, right?
Dude, you had me going there for a second. I was like, oh shit, they're reversible? I didn't even notice that. No, I did not. These will drape across your penis and makes your cock look big. It draws attention to your groin area. So, like, what more can you ask for?
I can't wait to get my set.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a new one because this is just a sample. But yeah,
Good sample though, right?
good sample.
I love that.
Yeah, a couple of things to iron out before the release, but I'm excited to drop it, bro. I'm excited to drop it. I'm excited for more merch to come out and just to have something for you guys to show your support and make money off of you guys. So
Yeah, why not?
anything to make a buck off my audience.
Also a good hat, though. You know?
The hat too.
That is a good hat.
That hat is
Very
it's a good hat.
simple but clean.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll be rocking that hat a bunch.
Yep. More stuff to make money off you guys. So
But quality. Like it's not like
quality stuff. No,
it's not like a scam.
yeah, I'm gonna charge you for this blowjob, and I'm not gonna not swallow.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
your
saying?
dick isn't not gonna go all the way down my throat.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking cock throat you, bro.
Yeah, you're not gonna not hear me be like, oh,
Yeah,
you know, that's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
We follow through with good quality.
Griff.
Just like that.
You know, when we talk about cocks, Griff, you tend to get a little silent.
Yeah.
But then when things don't talk about cocks, you tend to direct the conversation to
Towards
the
the
cock.
Well, what
And it's like pick a
It's pretty
side,
obvious.
you know?
it's pretty obvious.
Yeah. Well, as a closeted homosexual myself as well, I think you should just be a little more open about it. you
Yeah,
know?
dude, you could change the direction of the podcast and our point of view, like with just a few words.
Just 2 words.
Could be 3 words depending on if you use the apostrophe.
Yeah, I'm really gay. Has anyone ever come out and said like, "Nah, I'm hella gay. Like, I'm hella gay. I'm really gay."
Sure, dude. Why not?
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah.
Dad, I'm hella gay.
Dad, I'm.
Dude, that's one of my favorite late night jokes.
What's that?
When he says I'm a closeted homosexual.
Oh, Norm. Yeah,
Yeah, Norm's joke.
And he goes, and you know what's
So
so
you're telling
funny?
me- yeah.
You know what's so funny? For sure, it's true.
You think so?
Oh, 100%. Like he
Yeah.
has the most shit-eating grin, and then he goes, "I'm a closeted homosexual." You're gay. He goes, "You're not understanding what I'm saying."
Yeah.
He goes,
I am deeply
"I'm
closeted.
deeply closeted."
Yeah.
And he goes, "So you're gay?" He goes, "You're. What are you not getting? I'll never admit this because I'm deeply closeted."
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so
yeah.
funny, bro. R.I.P.
That's probably my favorite late night.
Bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill
I
Burr. Bill
haven't
Burr has a
seen it.
lot of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Bro. Burr goes off.
Yeah, he had a
on
run
those.
there.
Yeah, he goes off on those Conans.
I need
Yeah.
to see them. I'm not as well versed on the late night bits.
Yeah. Griff, how you doing down there?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going down there?
I'm just harboring.
Yeah, are you?
You
You're doing
do
bit
seem
of
a little
harboring.
harbor.
We could have another therapy session episode here, or we could just do a one-on-one somewhere.
You do seem like you're harboring a little bit, and I think that we did have a meeting where you should have got a little bit of that out.
I think it was more one-on-one with Jake, so I don't know if that.
How does this come back to me?
Jake, you're taking a lot of heat this week, but you know that's
Golly, you're
how it
harboring
happens.
about me over there. I thought you were harboring about Mark. I was like, oh, let's
No.
air it out. God,
No.
I knew I was scot-free in this, bro.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh hell yeah! I knew I was
Fucking
fucking
A,
A-okay
bud.
on this
All
one,
right.
dude.
No,
Mark's
let's
just
do it.
Gandalf the Black over there, just chilling.
He's got his pipe.
Yeah.
He's got his wizard
Why you
hair.
always gotta out harbor on the podcast and take that harboring in
Well,
the
because
podcast.
something got brought up that that reminded me of that conversation.
Did I bring it up on this podcast, or is it something that Mark brought up, and then you
said
brought back a
something
harbor
that
for
kind
me?
of brought that conversation up in my head.
What
Oh
was it?
no.
Do we want to have a therapy session?
I mean,
here?
buddy, we're here now.
Buddy.
Mark said the thing about the
Buddy.
shoes earlier.
I love when Jake goes like this. I mean, buddy.
Buddy, pow, pow.
That means it's ready for business. I
Buddy,
mean, buddy,
pal.
we gotta lay it on the
Buddy,
table.
buddy.
What do you?
Buddy,
we gotta,
bro, pal.
we gotta air it out now.
I mean, buddy, I just took the biggest dab in my entire life, so just lay it on me.
Lay it on me.
Come on, Harbor Town.
make my day.
Yeah. I mean, Jake's
It's a
really
funny thing to
high. I
say,
don't
right?
know how if it's a good time for Jake.
No, this is actually
don't.
this is actually
put
the best
What you
time.
think is a good time or a bad time?
Arguably.
Yes.
Best
Don't
time.
let me answer what's a
Yes.
good time
Have
or a
you been
bad
going
time.
to therapy?
That's a good way to respond to that, right?
Yeah, but have you been going
going
to?
to
How did you
BetterHelp?
learn that?
you.
Oh, okay.
You.
It's the only therapy I'm in.
He learns your therapy
Yeah.
skills.
Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. Let him decide on the good time.
So I'm ready.
Is it a
Should he
good?
be paying for part of your therapy? Should you be getting a
Ooh, a therapy stipend.
Listen, he's got to
An
open
equity?
a business before I pay him.
Dude,
for
my
his
therapist checked me out the other day too. By the way,
Which,
checked you out?
well, like, cause she knows I do comedy, right?
oh, she went on your Instagram.
Oh, I
Looked
think
at some
that's when
clips?
you got to cut ties, probably.
Yeah, cause then like this week she was kind of like fucking.
She was saying jokes at you. She's like, "Hey, here's some bits."
No,
for your
like
skits.
you know how like I get very ticked off on little things. I get ticked off on very little
Yeah.
things.
By the way, I just want to say this is just more time for Griff to harbor, which is fine.
Oh no,
We-
I'm
we have
letting.
been harbored?
This is on
Mark,
purpose.
you gotta
okay.
fucking clean this thing, dude. What are you doing?
Is it?
Ew.
What the fuck
Oh,
are you
don't
doing,
ever
dude?
open
I
that
don't
thing.
know.
I don't know.
Dude, that's, yeah.
I'll clean it after the podcast, bro. I don't know how
Okay.
to. You got to teach me.
Okay, I'll teach you.
Did you see how mad he got at me right there?
Well, because you've had it for less time than me, and it
just-
looks like that.
Looks
I'm
like a crack pipe.
I'm burning
Yeah,
it
dude, Are
down,
you my
dude.
dad cooking crack on a Tuesday?
Yeah, my.
That's just wants people to be responsible in drugs.
That's it.
You
yeah,
know?
Yeah.
You know, I want you to be the best drug user that you can be.
Yeah.
My dad taught me that.
Dude, Stotts is a crack baby.
I'm a crack
That
baby,
makes
dude.
Crack
so
baby.
much
God
sense,
God
bro.
damn it, dude.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
it makes
It
so
makes
much
so
sense.
much sense, dude.
Yeah.
Because, like, you have the energy of a 7-year-old boy, which is absolute, like, the best
Unreal.
part of a crack baby.
Is that-
And you didn't get the, like, bad parts.
Thank God.
So you're almost like an X-Men.
I'm like an ex. Whoa.
You're
dude.
like a crack baby X-Men.
I'm like the girl in The Last of Us, dude. Like I'm immune to the fucking the things.
I think so, kind
Whoa.
of. You're Ely.
I'm Ellie.
Ellie Goulding.
I'm Ellie Golding, dude.
She's
Yeah.
great in Game of Thrones, too.
Yeah, my therapist did some shit.
It's good. I'm glad we're really getting to the bottom of things on this episode.
Yeah, no. It's because we're high.
My
All right,
therapist
Griff.
did some shit where
Right.
she was like, she gave us homework, and I don't do homework, right?
Yeah.
No.
So I always do homework right before the thing. And then it was like 4 questions or whatever, and then like we were running through it, and then the question, both me and my girlfriend read the question. Should I read the question?
Sure.
Let me read the question.
Let's get.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah,
take
'cause
more
This
time.
is
Yeah.
so right now what's happening is Mark is explaining why he's qualified to be a therapist, and then that is going to lead into
I'm out therapizing my therapist
Yeah.
on this, by the
Yeah.
way. No, this was just literally just grammar.
Yeah. No, I believe it. And then Griff is gonna air out his his
Yeah, he's going to park
concerns.
his boat in my harbor.
And then
Sweatpants are reversible, by the way, if anybody was wondering.
are they? Are they really? I don't know. I don't know what to believe.
So
That'd be a
the
funny thing to break the mark, like without him knowing I was going to say it.
Oh, that.
Yeah, but they are technically reversible.
Yeah, but your pockets will go backwards. But that's it could
Dude,
be
for
cool.
a golf glove.
For a golf glove.
We don't have a pocket in the back of that sweatpants?
no.
Fuck. Can we still make that change, or is our...
Our guy's a lot to deal with, by the way.
Dude, a pocket in the back would have been great
No,
for
a
golf.
hole. Just a hole on the back.
Yeah, something. Yeah, that actually.
Right?
I didn't think about that.
Um,
I only think about style. I don't think about function.
Dude, we got to switch fucking because we can't give notes.
Yeah, no.
What happens if we gave a note now?
Oh,
late.
he'd fucking come to my house and murder me, bro.
and that's
He'd li-
okay.
And he'd
At least
literally.
you die before you became the villain.
So I get Homer to watch this video on it's called the anxious avoidant trap. It's like a
Uh-oh.
thing in therapy. Whatever. There's 4 bullet points of questions. the anxious avoidant tendencies, the avoidant attachment tendencies. And then the last question says, what helps? Because one style is anxious and one style is avoidant. So it's a trap. And then the question is, what helps these two styles function well together?
Well, what are these styles exactly?
Anxious style and avoidant style.
No, what exactly?
I'll explain that later. But the question was, what helps these two styles function well together? And I read these as how these functions work together and why it's a trap. And that's what my girlfriend answered. And she goes, no, the question was, how can these styles work well together? And I was like, that's not what the question was. And she was like, no, that's what the question was. And I was like, yeah, what helps these styles function well together? And then she goes, yeah, what would help these styles? And I go, yeah, well, the question would have been like, what would help? And it just gets very silent on like the call. And I thought I was about to get fired. And I felt like Jake. Because I felt like Jake ordering an iced coffee, of being like, you have coffee, you have ice. I'm high. My bad.
No,
I was so wondering like where this was going.
It was going nowhere.
Oh.
And
So you just told your therapist a grammar, like you're like, hey, you spelled
A
this wrong,
technicality.
and you took time out of your therapy call to say that to her, and that's what's happened so far, right?
Yeah. Hey, Alex, can we edit that out, bro? Is that cool? Can we edit that part out? Thanks, bro.
But the good news is it took more time for Griff to harbor.
Yeah.
So
And
the
now
fact that
Griff-
led to nothing is just like,
But at least we know that Mark's qualified to be a therapist now. We know that he can handle this situation. So Griff, let's see. What do you got for us?
I think it's a habit that you have, Jake. I'm not sure if you're aware of and where this stems, but I don't know if it just.
Can I?
Ooh, therapize.
Let me be the ref
Therapize.
here. Let me be the ref here.
Therapize.
Let's try to shy away from the you statements. Let's speak in I statements. I feel, I sense, not you do this or you do that.
Yeah.
I react. Let's try that.
Let's try that.
Yeah, and this is something how I feel.
Okay, there it
It's
is.
how I need to explain something he does and how it makes me feel.
Okay, you is the same thing as he.
Yeah. So basically, I'll do certain things sometimes, and I'll feel like you will go out of your way to try to shame me and make me feel bad in like a really, I don't know where it's coming from, like a dark place, but like, just the example was like I was holding the phone wrong in a clip, and you sent me a text, and you were like, please tell me you didn't hold the phone that way the whole time, when it was like, you didn't need to say that. It already happened. I already did it. But it was like, and I didn't respond to it because it was like, felt like you were just trying to make me feel bad. And like it's little things a lot. Like I was in the kitchen the other day and I was eating a bagel, and you're like, oh, I thought you weren't eating carbs. And it was just like this little jabs, and it's like constantly feels like you're just trying to like shame me and make me feel bad. And sometimes I make mistakes, which we all do, and you'll just like keep prodding to like, it feels like you just keep going and really want me to feel ashamed. And it's just very, very debilitating towards our relationship. And I'm sure there's more examples out there that off the top of my head I don't have, but sometimes I make mistakes, and feels like there's a need from you to really shame me and make sure I feel really bad, and like make me know I've really made a mistake, and that's unacceptable kind of thing. And it's little things.
How does that
all
make
the
you
time.
feel? How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like it pushes us apart, and
That's not a feeling. How does it make you feel? Can you want to bring up the feeling chart?
the feeling
Feeling chart?
is degraded, and like that's
It's not
just
I want you to go deeper. I want you to go deeper. Can you go deeper?
well, frustrated. Like,
You feel
why
frustrated?
Frustrated. Like,
You feel
why
small?
is this is unnecessary?
You feel small?
Yeah, that's part of it too.
Can you pinpoint when you first felt this way?
Oh man, I can't tell you the first time that happened, but it seems like it became a trend, and it's like,
I'm saying like early. Can you
yes, I can think of a couple examples.
like? I'm saying like back in the day. Can you?
I don't know about back in the day. I can think of an example with him that
No. I'm saying this feeling that you get with Jake when Jake needles you, and he says,
I wouldn't say needle. Well, needle's like a light term, but it's like shame.
Okay, but
Might be the word.
I'm saying in the instance of whatever it's called that he does, it makes you feel a certain way, right?
Yes.
Can you remember a time in your childhood when you felt that way?
No, and I know what you're saying. Like, does it stem from like was somebody else doing it as a child when I was a kid, and is it these feelings being brought back from that, and am I putting that on him? Kind of. Like,
No, that's not what I'm saying.
So okay, well, if that's what you were saying, but
That's not what I'm saying.
No,
I was just asking a question.
Not that I can think of in the past. This is just a situation that I have with just him.
Do you want me to tell my more therapist stories to get out of responding to this?
No, I mean obviously that's really serious. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, I think one past example that really hit hard was I'm bad with technology. I'm hopeless. I make an effort, but like I couldn't figure something out on something we needed to do, and you said I'll give it to Stotts because he's competent.
That's a lie. I don't make stuff up.
That is something I said.
Show me where I've
That is
ever
something
said
you said.
I'm give it to Stotts because
You
I'm
said it.
confident.
You said it verbally.
Are you
You
saying
did
this?
say that.
Are you saying this happened 2 years ago?
No.
When
this
did I
happened
say that?
In the last
Griff,
year.
I was with you this entire time, and obviously this is something that shouldn't happen on the podcast. I don't think we should air this out, but I definitely want to obviously talk about it right now, or or whenever. But like, the first two things you said, I want to take full accountability for. The third one, look deep into and feel like, do you really think that I said that?
100%. You said that. You said those. You said almost verbatim.
Well,
You said it in frustration, and I get where you're coming from. But I remember that, and that really hit.
well, though,
That really. hit.
It's okay. Whether he said it or not, the impact is still there for both of you. So, fighting over whether it was said or not, the impact for that is the same as the first two things that you said. Okay, so if it's all the same, I know Jake has been moving forward on trying to be better personally, but Griff is bringing it up.
They both have. They've both been.
You guys
working
both
hard on
have?
themselves.
So we look to move forward. But yeah, Jake, like it's whether you said it or not, it is a thing.
Yeah,
He's already
it's the
taking
same
accountability
feeling
for
as the other ones.
as the other ones. So
Yeah, same feeling.
I don't
same
remember
trend.
saying that, but I remember saying the other two that you're talking about. I remember. But regardless, it's the same. It's the same feeling, and obviously that's what's important. That really sucks. I will be much more conscious of that in the future. I don't think it's just a one-way street. I think that I don't know who started it. Maybe it was me starting by shaming you, but I think that you do certain things to make me have that same feeling. And
To make you feel shamed.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
I think I can say that both you guys have a similar needly energy with
And
comments like
it-
that, Griff. Like
the
I've
chances are, Griff, sorry to talk to if I may.
no,
like,
go for it. You.
I think that I can. I think I may have started that process of like shaming you first, and I can't recall like the exact who did it for. It sounds like it's something that I may do.
That is.
Right? It sounds like I'm a shithead, and then you responded in a normal way by being shitty back to me. But I started it, right? So like,
But
I need to
if-
take responsibility overall, and like,
If I fire it back, I take accountability for that, and that's not a proper response, and there's no excuse for me to do it back just because you did it. So if I'm doing it too, then that's something I need to work on.
Well, also, I think that you two are, such good friends, and you both have a similar like ball buster type of energy. And I think that what happens here is sometimes maybe it crosses a line of from being funny and silly and just like busting someone's balls on something surface level, and it's hitting something a little bit deeper. And you're
Which
both
was I was trying to get to.
Like,
Yeah.
like Griff, I've never had a brother, right?
Right.
Like I have 2 sisters, but we've spent so much time together, like more as I would with a family member
And-
growing up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And like,
Jake's
you two are like
Jake's little brother died, dude. He died in the lake.
yeah, that's why I jumped in every day for 30 days to
Yeah.
try to find him. Yeah.
yeah.
But no, I love you, and I never want you to like feel like I'm shaming you, and I'm sorry, and thank you for like calling it out. And I can only do better.
Yeah.
I just my biggest thing is I like to
Hey. He just said he was very vulnerable. You were very vulnerable, and he was very vulnerable right there. And he said, "Hey, man, I'm taking accountability. I'm sorry. I would never want to make you feel. Don't breeze right by that.
No, and I
Take that in.
appreciate
Take that
I
in.
appreciate your vulnerability and
Take
accountability very
take
much.
that in.
Yeah.
Take that in.
how
And I
much
am.
do you charge an hour for this, Mark?
I'm just saying, like, take that in, bro. Like, okay,
Wow.
like,
No, and I am. I am.
You were just very specific, and he was very vulnerable, and for being a shithead, and he's and
I am. I have my process, and I appreciate
yeah,
that.
yeah.
My biggest thing is, and the whole point of these conversations is to find solutions. And again, I will take accountability if I fire it back, if I shame you, if I do anything.
Just do the ouch
something
thing.
for me. Yeah, just not do that. And I just want to ask, like, do you think there is a part of you that's like, even if it's unintentional or intentional, like to, and I know you take on the most stress out of the podcast, and I know there's days where you're stressed, and we're all human beings, and when we're stressed out, we react in different ways. Do you think part of it maybe is like, because I'm the closest to you, sometimes I might feel like I become the punching bag, like you've had a long day, and those little shame jabs are a way to just take frustration out. Do you think that could be a factor in it?
Possibly. I've never thought about it in that way.
Right. I mean, because
but-
I could understand that totally, and that would make sense. Because
Well, I think what it comes down to is that's like Jake's sort of personality is that he's a ball buster. You know, it's a very like even regionally, it's like a northeastern thing. You know, he didn't have brothers, but I feel like you were like, you know, you played hockey, so you were around guys all the time. And you know you need to like hold your own in those situations.
And let's not forget that we are fucking comics, and that's how we fucking interact.
And, like,
we
literally
also
our
started
content-
something called the fucking back off challenge.
Our content is
So
you
it's
know,
gonna go. It's
Right.
gonna go a little thing. I think
Yeah.
we know from what he just said, Griff. I don't think you need to question his motives on what it is. Like the motives are not. He doesn't think you're a bad person. He
Yeah.
absolutely believes in you. From I can
Yeah.
tell you from an outside thing, and he's not a bad guy.
And I don't think he's doing it. He's not doing it maliciously. You know, I don't think it's to hurt you in any way, shape, or form. You know, I think it just stems.
And
from,
even if that is the case, because sometimes it is, he's obviously working on it. My client is working on a better life for himself. To bet, like, dude, my
I mean, it
client.
doesn't matter what my intent was, but it's how it made you feel.
Yeah.
I think. Right?
and
It's
he
like, it hurts you.
recognizes
Right.
that.
So-
he recognizes
even if
it.
it was unintentional or
Yeah.
intentional. But yeah, and I asked the question. It's like, you know, you take on a lot of stress every day, and you are so ambitious, and I absolutely applaud you for that. Like, and it's incredible. And being ambitious, sometimes in life, you can bite off more than you can chew, and you can have so much on your plate that you become chronically stressed, and then
No, I could have more on my plate.
there you go. So we're starting a real estate account. So yeah.
Good idea, no?
No.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Listen, Mark's selling houses.
Real estate adjacent?
Real
Yeah.
estate
I
adjacent.
mean,
what does that mean? We rent you
Dude,
fucking
The thing that works
apartments.
about what we do is that we found an industry that's very uptight, and we're
Yes.
able to commentate on it.
We
Like,
loosen the asshole a little bit.
yeah, like hockey's already pretty loose, right?
I can't wait for
You know?
live real estate.
But
dude.
like, yeah, real estate. That's the same. You know,
That's- yeah.
a lot of people listen to this podcast.
I can't wait for
are in real
Saudi
estate.
Arabian fucking real
Dude, you
estate money, dude.
You think the offerings are good in golf? The offerings in real estate, dude?
I mean, I can only imagine.
Dude,
Those
get
are
a
houses.
fucking
Those are
loan,
homes.
get a nice fucking
Get a good
30-year
APR percentage on a
Dude,
loan.
rate?
Dude, Mark's getting a loan. I want to see that interest rate.
Oh, it's gonna be so high, bro.
80% on a house.
Oh my God! What a day, guys! What a day. We should take time to pay some of these green fees with Lag Shot Golf this week.
Woo!
Yeah, lag shot.
Guess what I've been doing with the lag shot, Griff? Every
we-
day.
We're flagging it.
We'll do that later.
What should we?
I answered him
Okay.
telepathically.
I want it in. Yeah.
We'll do it later.
Okay.
Anyway,
that-
Lag Shot Golf, guys. I fucking absolutely love
You
the
know what
Lag
I've been
Shot
doing every
Golf.
day with my lag shot, Griff?
What you
What?
been doing?
I've been taking 50 swings. 50 fast swings in my apartment. I just fucking do it.
Really?
Yeah. I just started last week, and I feel like it's gonna, one, it's gonna help my tempo, and two, because the lag shot is weighted, we're gonna increase club head speed.
Dude, that's actually brilliant to like swing fast, but with the lag shot, so you can also feel tempo.
Yeah,
within that
exactly.
fast swing.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Exactly.
help you so much.
I know.
You're going to win long drive.
I mean,
Why?
I just want to get past the first round, and I think lag shot is going to help me do it. I use the driver, obviously, because that's closer to the length of my driver. And dude, I feel like I'm going to figure some shit out doing this, dude, and it's going to increase club head speed. So not only is it helping with tempo, it's that weightedness is going to give me higher numbers.
So
You know
go
what
ahead,
I've been doing with my Lag Shot every day?
what have you been doing with your lag shot every day?
I've been getting high, right? I'll get high, I'll pull it out of my bag, and then I'll hold it. And because it's kind of like a little wiggly, I'll do this little thing and I'll wiggle it, and I'll like kind of be like, and I'll wiggle it, and I'll have fun doing it, right?
Yeah.
And so what that allows me to do is get excited to play the game of golf.
See?
Because I'm like, oh, this is fun. So when I
Get
get
it a wiggle
bored,
and then he puts it back.
I wiggle it, and then I
It's
get
a
fun.
magic wand to get you excited about golf.
It's
Yeah.
a magic wand to get you excited
Yeah,
about
so
golf.
right there are two reasons you should get the lag shot. You can use our promo code CCA for some percentage off their website, lagshot.com.
Lagshot.com. Check it out.
Infused with the best APT technology,
That's
bro.
right, dude. And guess what? Do you know what they say about the lag shot? If
thought I
you're
was
not
like-
lagging,
You're not flagging.
you're not
Just
flagging.
waiting for one of you to slip up on that last
It's
word.
never gonna happen. I know where the L goes.
Yeah.
Griff, Jesus.
So, we posted this on our page, but the PGA Tour decided to leave some names off their scoreboard.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh my god, it's so funny. I can't believe they did that, dude. Oh no, you're no.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm good, bro. I'm not gonna. I got you, bro.
Oh, okay.
We're
yeah,
good.
yeah.
We're good. We're chilling.
I thought, damn, my transition was so good. I was like,
Jake's like, fuck, I'm gonna get it now from.
yeah, people are gonna stop thinking I'm high, like I'm good.
Yeah.
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I transitioned with energy.
That fucking post pissed me off. That's so lame.
That's
I'm not even,
crazy.
like-
How could you?
I don't want people to think that this is a live podcast.
No.
We're gonna side with we're just
Whoever
gonna
pays us
commentate.
money. We're gonna side whoever pays it, bro. We're literally paid spokespeople for whoever we're. So it's like what side we're on. If
we'll
you
talk
see
shit.
us on that side,
Yeah.
we're getting paid money by that side. Not that, but that doesn't mean we're not going to talk shit about that side as well.
No, I'll talk shit.
But but we're getting paid,
Also.
you know. So don't
We
get
keep
it.
it
Don't get
mostly
this.
fair.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that was really lame of the PGA Tour. That, like, from an honest perspective, that's
and
so lame.
bitter and unnecessary. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need to do that.
Like, you're already, like, you got all the clout, you got all the rest of the best good players. Like, you don't need to do that.
They're treating it like Barry Bonds, and I'm like, no, they legitimately earned those tournaments. They
Yep.
won those tournaments. They just went to a different league. It's not like they earned those tournaments illegitimately.
Yeah.
I actually fucking love it, to be honest with you. I think it's a fucking sick ass move by the PGA Tour to just rewrite history right in front of
Yeah,
your face.
it is
How long have they been paying you?
This is a wild power
Such
move,
a
right?
wild, bold power move to just be like, they don't even have the years. They just pretend like those years never even fucking happened, dude.
Yeah.
That's dope. You want to talk about a sports organization that's clouded in secrecy and tries to act like they're good, but then just does that, that's cool. That's fucking cool, dude. I fuck with that tough, dude.
Yeah, I
that's
mean, ironically,
country
yes.
club's at its peak of like what it means to be part of an old school country club.
Oh yeah.
Just that's not a problem anymore.
Yeah,
You
we
know?
just
He's no longer a
2019.
member. He's no longer a member. Why would his name? Imagine, I'm sure country clubs also have done that, where they just take
Take the
people's
name off the
names
trophy.
off a board, off a trophy. Some
Yeah.
guy gets kicked out of a club,
Oh yeah.
right?
100%.
Oh, and they
Same
fucking
thing.
duct tape a red X over their face.
Yep.
Because they got sacrificed
Until
on
they,
the ninth green.
Until they print the new thing without him.
Yeah, if I won the club championship at Hillcrest, they wouldn't even put my name on the trophy.
That's right.
McGoy. So
Yeah.
that's fair game.
Or they'd add like a Steen to the end. Pippenstein.
Pippenberg.
I mean,
Griff
I won't.
Pippenstein.
If we're going back into therapy, I will not stand for this Jew shaming.
Dude, I saw that and everyone's panicking about like, how could they do that? And I was like, what do you mean, how could they do that? Alex Jones got kicked off YouTube. The PGA Tour isn't free. It's not a free for the
But
people.
it's just so lame because, you know, like Griff was saying, these guys earned that title.
Fuck them.
I mean, I don't. Ultimately,
didn't
it
earn
doesn't
'em.
matter, and
They didn't earn
I
shit.
don't care.
They didn't.
But
You've never played 4 days of golf good in your life. You have never played 4 good days in a row of golf in your life. How dare you?
it's just really lame and salty, especially because like the PGA Tour, you know, I think has much stronger staying power than Live. So it's like you don't even need to do that. You know, so I don't know. I felt like it was a salty maneuver.
Oh, it was absolutely
that was
salty.
absolutely unnecessary because these players, like, yeah, they chose to go to another league, but they existed. They won. They beat the other guys that are still in your league. So why
Whatever,
not let
dog.
them
If I
have their
if,
fucking
if,
name.
if my girlfriend breaks up with me, I'm not gonna keep her pictures up on my fucking Instagram because she
I agree.
earned those pictures. No, you get fucking deleted,
See, but-
and I pretend like I didn't exist for the last 4 years.
No.
But Scott, but Mark, if you had a tournament and your girlfriend won that tournament, and like, would you take your girlfriend's name off your tournament?
Hell yeah!
See,
Fuck yeah! If she broke up with me, you're gone. You're done.
It
You're
doesn't-
dead to me.
but okay, and
You're
that's,
not on my
that's
Instagram
fine.
anymore.
This is actual sports history, and they're erasing it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's Mark Small's history. And I didn't know anyone from 2016 to 2018. Fucking find it, Stotts.
You know what?
Fucking find
it
it,
still
bro.
lives in your conscience.
Yeah,
There's-
in my conscience, but not to the public world. You don't get to earn my fucking keep.
Well, I
you
think
don't
they
get
earned
free
it.
airtime.
It's a lot
on
harder
my
to win a golf tournament.
It doesn't matter. You don't get free airtime on my programming and PGA Tour. I applaud you. I applaud you
Hey, how much
for your hard
How
work.
much are they paying you to do this?
I hope a lot after this. I applaud you for your hard work. It's Mark Smalls Comedy at gmail.com. I applaud you.
You know what's funny about this whole conversation is now everyone knows exactly who won those years, and they probably didn't before.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. I
don't.
Yeah, you do.
I have no idea.
It was Bubba Watson,
2018.
Okay.
Dustin Johnson.
News to me.
Well, now you know. And now
News to
everyone
me.
else knows that our boys, yeah, they took a little bit of blood money, but guess what, motherfucker? They won. Okay? Let them have it. Let them have it.
What coming up?
Let's see. We have, okay, so we're playing in the weekend's golf tournament.
He can play. That's
I don't know if he
random.
plays,
But
but
why would he put a tournament on if he doesn't play?
well, because it's it's called the Sandbird Invitational. It's at Desert Island Golf Course during the week of Coachella, April 13th. So we're playing in that. Me and Mark, that might be an acid round.
I think that might be an acid round.
Sandbird, I kind of like that.
Yeah, I think that might be an acid round.
Yeah, I think that might be an acid
Can
round.
we do the acid versus mushrooms?
Yeah, we could. Well, the thing is, we're playing on a team that day.
Oh,
Like we want to win. We want to win this.
Yeah.
Then we will win.
We could.
Yeah.
I think me on acid and Mark on acid, dude.
Yes.
Mark draining 65 footers, me hitting 460 bombs.
Oh, I can't wait.
So yeah, we got that coming up, and then you're gonna be in Australia. with
I'm going to
Bert.
Australia. Yeah, I'm going to Australia middle of April.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of people listening to this podcast live in Australia, so go out and see Mart Smalls.
Go
you know?
see Mark Smalls.
Well, go see
else
Bert
with
Kreischer. I'll be
Bert
tagging
Kreischer
along.
tour.
I'll be tagging along.
No, stop it.
I
In
know.
New Zealand.
I know. I'm gonna be in Miami at the SLS pool April 8th. So if you're in Florida, Miami, you want to come see me DJ, it's gonna be very fucking dope. Also, there is an outside chance right now that we might go to Australia. There's outside chance as well.
We love you guys that listen and support in Australia, and we really want to.
And New Zealand, too.
New Zealand.
I gotta hook you up with Taco Golf, man. He's down there because he definitely, dude. There's 2 courses down there you gotta play if you can get Bert to go.
All right. I'll try.
Like the sickest courses in the world.
Guys, if you're in San Diego this weekend, that's March 31st through April 1st. I will be at
This comes out after. This comes out after.
I just looked at Liff. He's like, "What are you doing?"
I will have not sold out the Mic Drop Comedy Club.
You're listening, Mark.
And that's about as long as a podcast should be.
Yeah, I think so. That felt good. Anything else?
Start to finish with the hosting, huh?
Anything?
Hosting,
oh
the
wait,
therapist.
we forgot to fucking mention the tournament series, the cross country adjacent tournament series.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Our first one is going to be in Palm Beach, April 28th. And it's just like the event we did at Dobson Ranch. For those of you that saw the video and saw all the sort of content that came out of there,
We're coming to Palm Beach. First stop on the nationwide cross-country club adjacent golf tournament series.
And
function.
essentially we're playing, we're using Top Tracer technology. You guys get to play a fun golf course, and the winner gets a sick-ass prize. So we will see you there. What's the location in Palm Beach?
Palm Beach National Golf Club.
Palm Beach National, baby.
Sounds
This is my stomping grounds. This is where I grew up, basically. So I expect to
places you grew up.
I expect to see
Friday,
all
so-
my OxyContin addicted friends showing up.
So Palm Beach has 2. They have 16 bays for Top Tracer.
We're doing 2 blocks.
So we're gonna do 2 blocks. We're gonna do an afternoon and a night session. So if you can't make it in the afternoon Friday because you have a job, then come at night.
Sick.
Right?
I'm excited.
Let's go.
So there you have it.
That's it. That's the time a podcast
But also
should be.
maybe just get a different job.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Love you guys.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Come fucking catch these hands,
Yep.
bro.